So this week I've been playing some more WWE 2K16.
Did you beat it?
No, I have not.
Well, I mean, is it beatable?
Yeah, it's beatable. You can beat the My Career mode and also the Stone Cold Steve Austin showcase. I'm about 47% of the way through there.
Oh, okay.
So
credits do roll at one point.
Yeah, credits do roll at one point. I mean, you can force the credits to roll by going to the option menu, which is what most games do nowadays.
Okay.
But yeah. So just to kind of go back on what I've said last week, so the reversal system was good, but now I've kind of gamed it to where no match is hard anymore.
Oh, really? Explain. What do you? So that's the cat and mouse one, right? That's the wheel thing.
No. The reversal system is the fact that you now have a limited number of reversals. So that way you get the kind of like he's in charge.
That's right. I was thinking of the submission part that you were talking about. Okay.
I still really haven't gotten the submission part down, but the reversal part now, my career character, I just went ahead and maxed him out with reversals. So now he has, well, he's not maxed out. He has 4 reversals instead of normal 3 that he started off with, which means now that I understand the system, I'm in control of every match all of the time. Because I can sucker my opponent into using his reversals when I want by throwing him into the corner. And so then he never has a reversal to use, and I always have a +1 advantage. So it's lost its effect right there.
So the ultimate question is, are you done having fun with that game then?
I haven't decided. Because, all right, there's a few complaints that have come up in my time.
Oh yeah, let's amend it. Yeah.
So first off, I now see what they were talking about with the animations, because male animations are fine, but I tried to make a diva and go into the animations and just see them, and those animations bug out a lot.
Yeah.
So to the point where at one point during a comeback, my character, which is supposed to be a scripted event, so it's like Hulk Hogan always does like the 5 moves of doom in an order.
Okay. Yeah.
So a comeback is that in the order, and it's all telegraphed, and you see it coming. But if you're using a diva, which has a smaller body size, they still have to use the men's comebacks because they don't have any female comebacks in there. So sometimes that causes it to bug out to where my character during the animation went for a cross body, so a jumping body splash.
Yeah.
And missed it, so the other lady appeared on the other side of the ring while my character was still doing the animations to a ghost that was in that side of the ring, while like Jedi forcing her opponent to fall on the other side of the ring. It looked terrible. It looked really bad. At one point, it bugged out so bad in another comeback that during the demo that shows you the move, a third person, a male, just appeared on the apron.
Time travel that shit, huh?
I guess. It bugged out so hard that it forced another person into existence. It didn't make any sense at all.
So did they look bad too? I mean, and that was a lot of the comments was just animations were an issue, but they also made it sound like they looked like real shitty too, and buggy.
When they work, they're fine. It's when they bug out, they look like trash.
Yeah.
So like there's something called a catch finisher where you toss the opponent in the air, and as they come down, you would catch them in something.
Yeah.
So like Randy Orton does it all the time. He did one in WrestleMania where Seth Rollins went for a curb stomp, which was his move, and he put his foot on his shoulder. Randy launched him in the air and caught him with an RKO on the way down, so a Stone Cold Stunner.
Damn.
Okay. But one of them is for a submission hold. So instead of the guy falling in the air, grabbing him and putting him on the ground for the submission, he falls through the air, and halfway through, he teleports to the ground into the submission position. It doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't look very well either. Also, like the big mode was the My Career mode, which got updated this year.
Yep. You liked.
I did like.
Or did you?
I liked it, but now I have to amend it because all the rivalries that you start off the same. It's just, I'm going to run in on your match to start a rivalry, then you're going to run in on my match, and then we're going to have a match of no consequence at the end. So like the rivalries are all the same. There's no like voiced scenes at all. Nobody interrupts your interviews. Like it doesn't feel like there's any tension between you and the person who you're in a rivalry with at all.
So they're very one note is the word you're looking for, or the phrase.
They're very bland.
Yeah.
They all feel the same. And then on top of that, in my career mode,
But they're with different people. You could do it against different people. Isn't that cool? Like,
except that doesn't make any sense at all. You can do it to literally anybody. So you can be a face and start a rivalry with another face and still be a face at the end, which doesn't make any sense. Because if like Roman Reigns runs in on Dean Ambrose's match and causes him to lose, Roman Reigns isn't going to be a good guy anymore. That's your signal that he's now a bad guy. The game doesn't recognize that. So instead, you just have two good guys facing in a pay-per-view, and it doesn't. That never happens at all.
so you lose like the realism of what they were actually going for in this one.
You lose more realism too later on.
All right.
So it's come to our attention now that like the big pay-per-view, the big 3 pay-per-views are Royal Rumble,
WrestleMania.
whatever comes up between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and then WrestleMania. Like that's the road to WrestleMania is what they call it. That's the big finish. That's the season finale of professional wrestling.
Right.
All right, so how the rules, and this has been the way for 25 years since the Royal Rumble started, is whoever wins the Royal Rumble main events WrestleMania for the title.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's what it's always been. The game doesn't recognize that. So, yeah.
So what does it recognize? Is it just like, does it randomly pick like a pay-per-view?
So what happens is you win the WrestleMania or the Royal Rumble, and then you just start a rivalry with anybody. It doesn't matter. So you've had it where people win the Royal Rumble and then they end up doing the first match at WrestleMania against a jobber for nothing.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't how it works. I'm sorry.
So they lost a lot of realism. And I wonder if like some code got like rewritten or something that wasn't like supposed to have that happen or what.
I don't know. Like, it just seems, my career now that you've been messing with it for a while, just seems really half-assed. Because even during the gimmicky pay-per-views, because now every pay-per-view has a gimmick for the most part. So you have like Hell in a Cell, you got tables, ladders, and chairs, you got Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
If you headline Hell in a Cell, it's more than likely going to be a Hell in a Cell match. Except in my career, every single match is a one-on-one match. Just straight.
Oh, so nothing. So no hardcore, no extra amendments to it.
Nope. So at the end of your rivalry, you're just having a standard one-on-one match at a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where it should be a Hell in a Cell. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, they half-assed it. Yeah, that just sounds like some. There was supposed to be like a formula, and then somebody didn't like go ahead with that formula and messed up the coding or something. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it has to be that because like in my career it does that, but in the universe mode, it doesn't. Which universe is kind of a cross between a story mode and a general manager mode where you can change the matches and make title matches whatever you want. So in universe mode, it recognizes that the Royal Rumble winner should be headlining WrestleMania. It recognizes that Hell in a Cell pay-per-views should have a Hell in a Cell match, hence the name. It recognizes all that, but not in my career mode, which makes my career mode seem like child's play and kind of just
pointless.
Yeah. I don't like it anymore. I stopped playing my career mode. So, yeah, that's
unfortunate.
It really is, because the gameplay by itself is fun and it's enjoyable, and it's, as far as like legit gameplay goes, it's probably the most.
You said it was right up there. Yeah.
But everything around it still, even though they added more, it's not up to par. It's not high enough quality to sustain your interest for a long period of time.
Well, and I know they really hammered home like, oh, we're going for realism instead of the arcadiness, and then you lose a lot of it when you don't adhere to the rules of standard wrestling. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
It is, but hey, that's kind of what you expect from WWE products nowadays. So,
oh, jeez, slam.
That's a dig.
Slam. All right.